I wanted to do this kind of exercise on interest, earning interest. So what I do is I consider looking at a 30-year bond. I assume the rate's 3%, so therefore my yearly payment would be $3, and each bond costs $100. So those are my assumptions. So over the going left to right here, I just have the years, and I go out 100. I go out 100 years. Okay, so it goes all the way over to 100. And what I do is every year I'll buy one bond. So in the first year I buy one bond, and like I said, it gives me $3 a year. So the first year for this bond I get $3, second year $3, third year $3, and so forth. And it's a 30-year bond. So if I go out 30 years, then it stops. Also here on the 30th year, I would get back my principal of $100. But in this table, I'm just looking at interest payments. Now for the 31st year and on, nothing happens because it's a 30-year bond. So I'm not considering reinvestment on the same bond here. And then in the second year, I'm going to buy another bond. So nothing happened in the first year because I hadn't bought this bond yet. And this one goes out again. That one goes for 30 years. So after the 31st year, that one stops. Right? So I do that every year for 30 years. So I'm just going to scroll over. Let me actually freeze the top pane there. I think it might help. Freeze the top row. Okay. Okay. So every year, like I said, I'm buying a new bond. Just 30 years. So every year for 30 years, I'm buying a new bond. So in this 30th year, if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Those are all of the bonds I bought just on, using dollars from my bank account, so to speak. But you notice there's lots of yellow in this table. What's that about? Well, watch this. These interest payments add up over time, of course. So, first year I had $3. Second year I earned $6 more. So total I've earned $9. Add in the interest payments of the third year, I've earned $9 more. So I'm up to $18 now. Fourth year, I'm at total of $30. Fifth year, $45. Sixth year, $63. Seventh year, $84. Eighth year, I'm over $100. I'm $108. So in fact, when I'm here in the 8th year, right here, I'm at $102. Now what I can do right there is I have enough money from the interest payments to buy a new bond. And what I'm going to do in the spreadsheet is I consider buying that bond the next year. So, excuse me, so if I have from interest payments, I have $102. In the 9th year, I'm going to buy a new bond with the interest payments. In addition to the new one I'm buying with cash from my bank account, I'm going to buy a new one with the interest payments. Now in the 10th year, I don't buy a new one with the interest payments. because I haven't earned up another $100 in interest yet. In fact, at that point, I'm only at, let's see, about $63 or less. I'd be about, $33 in interest payments. So I haven't earned up enough interest back to buy another one yet. That doesn't happen until I'm out in the 12th year, where I buy a new one. And again, this new one that I'm buying is from the interest payments previously accumulated. So that's what I do. As soon as I get enough interest to buy a new bond, the next year with that money, I buy a new bond. And notice a new bond from interest payments is the same exact thing as a regular one, as one purchased normally. It also earns interest. So everything in yellow is interest that is earning interest. So I want you to see what happens. So don't worry about the specific amounts. It's not really important. I just want you to notice how much, as I move through this table, how much yellow you see. And again, the yellow is interest payments from bonds purchased with interest. So I'm just going to scroll through the years. I'm going to zoom out a little bit, okay? It'll get small, but I just want you to note the amount of yellow. So right now we're at 30 years. And you can see more and more of the table is taken over by interest payments. And like I said, I only buy bonds out to 30 years with cash from my bank account. After that, I'm not buying any more bonds unless it's using interest payments. So let's scroll over some more. Okay, I'm going to zoom out again. It's going to get really small. Just want you to see the yellow. Okay. There we go. Here right now, this is the 80th year, and everything's yellow. Bunch of yellow. Okay, so again, it's really small. I know I did it on purpose because I want you to see. Let me zoom in just a little bit, I guess. You start out slow, so to speak, and everything is just bonds you're buying. And then maybe every now and then your interest will buy another bond. But once you get to whatever, a certain point out in the future, your interest kind of takes over, and you see the rest of the table is pretty much in yellow. Okay, and again, I don't think the specific numbers really matter. I just wanted to show an argument or a demonstration, if you will, of if you're patient enough and you let your money work for you, you can get your interest to be reinvested and have it add up over time. And that's works with treasuries, it works with stocks, it might work with peer-to-peer notes. They haven't been around that long to know for sure, but if you're patient enough, and that's why you really want to start investing in it, or at least understanding investing when you're a young person. So anyway, I hope that helped. Think about interest, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.